Good morning and welcome to the Rise and Grind Mastermind call. This call was started on September 8th, 2016. This is a mastermind group. If you're listening to this call for the first time and you're unsure what a mastermind group is, a mastermind group is a group of like-minded people who come together to accumulate a great fortune. The mastermind group concept was formulated by Napoleon Hill. He talks about it in his book, Think and Grow Rich, in which he took 20 years to research people in America's worst depression to find out how they accumulated a great fortune. What he realized is since no one man knows everything, they need a mastermind group, and that's what they had. They had a mastermind group. So they had people that they went to share knowledge, to throw ideas from one another. We all need mastermind groups. Whether you're listening to audiobooks, your mentors do not have to know you. Your mentors do not even have to be alive. You can listen to audiobooks. You can read books. You can formulate knowledge from several people. But what we do have to understand, you don't know everything right now. There's no one person who has made it. So that's what this mastermind group is all about. We do this call live every morning at 9 a.m., and the motto of this call is start your day with a vision. Today we're talking about boosting your confidence. And when we talk about boosting your confidence, it's really we're coming from a standpoint of boosting your confidence when nobody else believes in you. Now, the reality of it is everyone doesn't believe in you. Everyone won't believe in you. It doesn't matter who you are, what service you provide. There's going to be someone skeptical of the service that you're going to provide, the product that you're selling. Everyone's not going to see your vision clearly. So you always need to go into everything that you do with the confidence that you're going to succeed. You can use this confidence as your vision. You can use this confidence as your passion, as your purpose. But it's very important for you to have confidence. There's something that, kicks in that's called momentum. And usually when momentum kicks in our life, we're going headstrong. Ideas are popping up. We're acting on ideas. We're acting out on our plan. We're acting on our vision because momentum is there. But momentum sometimes is temporary, just like motivation is temporary. So you have to ask yourself, if motivation is actually temporary, how do I put myself in a standpoint to be motivated on a consistent basis? So we do this conference call live every morning at 9 a.m. And if you just think about it, we're talking about success. We're talking about confidence, starting your day with a vision. We're talking about things that should have you motivated, that should have you amped up. So every morning when you get up, that's a way that you basically formulate how your day is going to go. Start your day with a vision. Visualize your day. Give yourself meditation time. Make sure you say your affirmations. These are things that we are doing every day to give you motivation as well as ourselves. So when we're talking about boosting your confidence, that should at least give you the confidence enough to know that I take 100% responsibility of my life, and everything that happens to me, that everything that I do, I am in charge. I control everything. So that's a great confidence booster right there. Whether someone believes in you or not, at least you believe in yourself. In life, we need to arm ourselves with positivity. That's why on some of these calls, we've talked about everything you do it with intention. So if you're going to watch the news, right off the hand, you're going to hear some negativity. So what are you listening to the news for? Are you listening to the news for the weather? If so, find another way to get the weather without putting negativity in your life, without finding who got murdered, what kind of accidents happen on the highway. Everything you do it with intention so that you get what you want out of what you're putting into it. Arm yourself with positivity. When I say that, I mean surround yourself with positive, like-minded people. So when I say positive, I don't just mean the most bubbliest person with the most bubbliest attitude who's just so happy about everything. What I mean is like-minded, someone who thinks similar to you or wants the same kind of similar success that you want in your life. You have high goals, this person has high goals. You believe in yourself, that person believes in you as well. You're setting out goals and standards and they're helping you to achieve your goals. You're doing the same thing for them. They're sowing seed in you, you're sowing seed into that person. whether it's from a spiritual standpoint or just a reality standpoint. You know, God tells us when two minds come together, that's very important. So it's very important to surround yourself with like-minded people. You know, Jesus always, you know, kept a multitude around him, and he gave them tasks and stuff. They didn't always believe in him, but at the same time, he surrounded himself with people, and he delegated. And they believed in him. They questioned him, but they believed in him. So it's very important to surround yourself with like-minded people and surround yourself with positivity. If you're unsure how to just remain positive, keep a good audio book always with you at all times. Now we have knowledge at the tip of our fingers. We can touch our smartphones and we can listen to an audio book. We can listen to podcasts. We can get ebooks. I mean, all kind of positivity. We can listen to sermons. We can go on Periscope, and we can listen to church live without even leaving our homes. So it's very important that positivity stays in your life, because before anything is actually formed where we can see it, it starts with a thought. So when you say, hey, I want positivity in my life, when you step outside your front door, it's a lot of negativity in this world. But when we arm ourselves with positivity and we plant positivity in our ear, we're surrounding ourselves in a positive environment, then basically we're creating that daily confidence that we need. We're programming ourselves. We're creating a habit, because everything that we do in life is based off a habit. So if you start your day by reading a chapter from an empowering book, or if you start your day reading the Bible, if you start your day saying your affirmations, if you start your day, you know, mentoring someone or getting mentored by someone, you're arming yourself with all that positivity. What you're doing is creating more confidence. You're boosting up your confidence to do what it is that you need to do. Remember that your circle isn't limited to those people that you know. Utilize social media, online forums, you know, just utilize the world to find out other ways to impact this world in more positivity, basically more positive ways. Is there anyone else on this call who wants to talk about, you know, ways to boost your confidence?
Hey, good morning. This is Randolph, Mapp. Excuse me, I'm a bit under the weather, so I might be clearing my throat a few, but great title, How to Boost Your Confidence. I know it's very important. I know, as Timeka said, you know, starting your day with a vision, and, you know, what you might start your day with is probably different on how I start my day, but we all get our day started. I know I like to, you know, before I even get up, I kind of just ask for quiet, and I begin to, you know, say my affirmations, things of that nature. I might roll over and put on an audio book or something, or, you know, check out somebody like Gary Vee, or somebody that's, you know, that's empowering, that's encouraging, that's smart, you know, that's got some information that I can use right away, or that I might just need to put it away in my toolbox and pull it out when I need to. But again, it's very important to you know how to, you know, give yourself confidence, to boost your confidence. But it's also important to also, you know that you're someone, to know that what you're doing is important, and know that just your mere existence is not insignificant. And once you get that idea wrapped around your head, I think it's you know, the confident part, I don't want to say it comes easy, but the concept, it becomes a lot less complex, because once you begin to, you know, actually embrace, you know, the actual ideology of, you know, being confident, you know, it's really, you know, not too much that can stop you besides you. I know a lot of times, you know, on the call, Timeka, you know, she says, you know, motivation is temporal, and it is. So we have to find ways throughout the day to keep ourselves gassed up like a car. You know, if not, you know, you'll be riding on fumes, and then, you know, you need to refuel. Sorry about that. And so different ways that I refuel, again, I do my affirmations, I listen to audio books. I have a large network of people that I could call. Like she said, I got mentors that know me, and then I got mentors that don't know, and then I'm even listening to them. But more than anything, I know what keeps me confident is the idea of staying busy, the idea and being productive, not just being active, but being productive. You know, whether it's working, whether it's reading something, or going to school, or whatever it is. If you're not doing something, try to find a way to get active doing something, because once you become active, once you get that engine going, things begin to attract. You begin to attract things. Excuse me. I know. Like I said, I got a cold right now, but anyway, that's that. I know I was at work yesterday, and I really did not feel like going. But I'm money motivated. I don't care if it's $5 or $500 or $5,000. It's a bonus. I look at it like, hey, you know what? Yeah, this is an extra, and I can do something positive with it, and I can make that $5.50 or do whatever. That's just how my mind works. And so I was at work yesterday, doing the deal. I'm a server as well, and I was having a conversation with a couple, and just talking to them, they were, oh wow, first thing they said, wow, you have a job, and then my mind instantly went to, I was listening to an audiobook, like the universe likes to see people that are busy, that are doing things, like it'll respond to you if it sees that you're in action mode, not just, in complacency mode. So I was like, okay, cool. This is going to be a cool conversation, so we just chatted, and by the end of the conversation, these people are giving me, not even the end of the conversation, right initially in the conversation, they're telling me their names, where they're from. I'm telling them what I do, what my aspirations are. Yeah, I'm trying to do this, that, looking for another job. It's just like, wow, this young kid is doing it, and I guess they don't know I'm 36. I'll be 36. But anyway, the point of the story where I'm going towards is, after, they had their meal and, we chit-chatted and, everything was, settled, the other guy came to me before he left and he shook my hand. He was like, you're going to be great. And we can't wait for the day that you open up your restaurant and we come in there and eat. And I'm saying to myself, man, this guy has no idea. I have no ambitions of being a restaurateur. Like that is the last thing on my agenda. But obviously they saw something. I don't know what it is. It was personality or confidence or combination of all things, or maybe just me being me, but that gave that pat on the back, that shake on my hand, the shake of the hand was just like, it made my day. Like, it completely made my day. And I don't know how many ways I made their day, obviously, because that energy was there. That synergy was there between us. And so, I say that to say that, it's important that you remain active. It's important that you have the mindset. Even if you're tired, you feel like shit, you go anyway. You put it in gear. You keep going. You keep humping. If you know what your vision is, what your purpose is, if you know that you've been given this, by God, to hell what other people think. Some people are going to be with you. Some people aren't going to be with you. You've got to know that what you're doing is for a worthy cause, and you've got to just believe if nobody else believes. And sooner or later, other people will see that in you. Like, I have a lot of friends. Well, I don't have a lot of friends, but I have a few friends of mine from, my past. And I'm on the path that I'm on now, and they're on their path that they're on now. And it's funny to see how, when I talk about certain ideologies like the law of attraction, law of increase, or things of that nature, they look at me like I'm a complete idiot. But on the other hand, you have a complete stranger when you have a conversation with them. They're like, man, this kid is getting it. So, there are going to be people that don't get it. Don't worry about those people. Just stay focused on the people that do see it. And you might only see them in passing, and that's cool. Because that's all you need. It's almost like when we were talking about a call called passing the torch. That's part of that when you're running that relay, and somebody is passing you the torch. Sometimes you don't know who that person is going to come from, but you got to be on the track. You've got to be in motion in order to get that torch passed on to you. You've got to be on track in order to stay juiced up, to stay pumped up, to stay confident. So I think this is a real cool call, Timeka. Turn it back over to you.
All right. Well, that was excellent feedback. I think in order to boost our confidence, I think it's very important that we look In life, we do look towards legends. And when I say legends, we look at people who, were extremely good at certain things. But we have to realize before they became so good at a certain thing, they failed extremely at it. And that's what makes a legend a legend. When you think of Albert Einstein, for example, when he was a little boy, he was slow to read and he was slow to speak. His mom thought that he wasn't normal, because he had a learning disability. He was unsociable and all that good stuff. But, it took, him to believe in himself, him to have that confidence in himself. And in history, he's a legend. He's one of the smartest people ever that have walked this earth because of that confidence, of that hardship, of that setback. When you think of the Wright brothers, if you just imagine how many planes they crashed before, now you look in the sky. I live in Atlanta. You look in the sky, planes all over the place. We have one of the largest airports in the world. But just imagine how many airplanes the Wright brothers crashed before they became successful. You think about, entertainers. Like an entertainer, for example, Beyonce, who was in a group called Destiny's Child. And they slammed her name, when she let two members go of the group. And she went solo and this, that, and the other. And she made a song called I'm a Survivor. And she went out solo. It is certain things in your life that you're going to fail at before you become highly successful at it. So if you want to become a legend, you want to be known at something, look for it to fail at it significantly before you succeed at it. And you have to have that confidence first before anyone else sees it. Even though Albert Einstein, his mom thought, okay, maybe I need to go get you checked out. Maybe, my baby's slow. But look what happened. The Wright brothers said, we're going to get an airplane in the sky. Do you know how many people believe that, dude, you cannot put a flying car in the air? Now this is coming today. Nobody is perfect and nobody has made it. But what you have to realize is you have to be willing to fail. If you're not willing to fail, you're not willing to win. And when you know that one day you're going to fail enough times to win, then that's how you boost your confidence. I know that I'm working on like 3 businesses at the moment, and I failed by closing one of them. And I'm researching and I'm learning stuff every single day. So I know for a fact that my businesses are going to become highly successful, multi-million-dollar businesses because there's not one person whose audiobook I listen to or whose book that I've read or podcast or little YouTube video where they didn't fail significantly over and over and over and over. And they were in debt, lost money. I've lost money. It's very important that you be that first person to boost your confidence and you believe in yourself and you make this a habit. And for me, it's become a habit. I'm not going to say everything is perfect because I'm not looking for it to be perfect. I'm looking to have challenges. But when I put myself in a position where I'm ready for those challenges and I say, okay, this is what I need to do to overcome this challenge, let me go ahead and tackle this. Okay, this is what happened, let me handle this. I'm ready. It's like I'm ready because I see success coming. It's not 100 miles away. To me, it's right around the corner. And when you know something is right around the corner, what it puts you in the mindset, let me look around this corner. Okay, well, it's not around that corner. Let me look around this corner. It keeps you on a continuous path because you know your end destination is success. And when you achieve that great success, like I was listening to Gary Vee the other day, and someone asked him, what makes you a social media marketing expert? And he told people, I can tell you I am an expert because I can show you the money, I can show you the people that I've helped, I can show you how thankful I am. And the list goes on and on and on. And he says this didn't come overnight. This started from nothing to something. And a lot of people still live in this microwave society where they want to start something, you want to see, press the 30-second button and you want it to be ready. No, you may press a button that may take you 5 years. You may have to wait 5 months. You may sell at the same thing 100 times. But you know how serious you are when you realize, hey, I'm going to start this. If it's not successful, if I stop it, I'm going to put my foot back in it. I'm going to submerge myself back in it, and I'm going to win this time. Just never stop. In life, we need to calm down our inner critics. So if you are your biggest critic and not someone from the outside world, stop it today. Don't tell yourself, I don't know how. Instead of telling yourself, I don't know how, tell yourself, I'm going to find out how. That's going to be my journey today. That's going to be on my to-do list today. Today I'm going to find out what I need to do. Today I'm going to find out what type of timeline. You don't know how to manage money? Say, today I'm going to find out how to manage my money more effectively. If you don't know how to market, today I'm going to find out how to market in this avenue. Today I'm going to learn. Some people, we talk about positivity and surrounding yourself with positive, like-minded people. But some people are that person and never really realize they're their own bad apple. And you have to ask yourself, are you your own bad apple? Are you your own biggest, horrible inner critic? You're getting on the phone, you're talking to positive, like-minded people, and they're just amping you up. I believe in you. I believe this is success. I don't know. I'm not really confident. I'm not feeling it. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. I don't know. You have to first believe in yourself. And the only way you get there is just continuously think about your past victories. I know when I was listening to a book by Mark Victor Hansen and Jack Canfield, and even at one of Jack Canfield's seminars, he was saying, create a victory log. When you create a victory log of things that you have been highly successful at, it will help you to keep going forward because you want to add more things to your victory log. You want to add more things that you're highly successful at. So you say, hey, I don't know if I can do this. All you have to do is look in your victory log and say, wow, man, I've achieved this. I've accomplished this. And you're able to actually identify your strengths. When you look at the things that you're good at in your victory log, you can identify, hey, I'm good at public speaking, or hey, I'm good at helping, creating a team. Creating a team comes seamless for me because all my victories are related to teams. I'm good at music. I'm good at this. You're able to look at your past victories, and that's what will help you boost yourself up. Encourage yourself with regular self-affirmations. We say this every day during this call, but we have to understand we have a conscious mind. One of our minds, we see things. We're looking. We're able to use our 5 senses. We see, we hear, we smell, we touch, we feel, all that good stuff. But we have to understand the subconscious mind is even more powerful. So that when you're talking to yourself every day, when you're saying your affirmations every day, I am a champion, I am a leader, I am running a successful business which brings me financial freedom, this is embedded in your subconscious mind. This is something that you dream about when you go to sleep. I am successfully making $20,000 a week or $100,000 a week or whatever it is by the day. Your mind is it's dreaming about this. You are bringing this into fruition. Everything in your body is moving you towards your affirmations. Everybody needs affirmations. And the thing about affirmations is you have affirmations that you're saying to yourself, whether you know it or not. They just may not be positive self-talk. You may be feeding yourself negative self-talk every single day, and you may wonder why your affirmations aren't working. When you say, I can't do it, that's an affirmation. I don't know about that. That's an affirmation. Man, I'm so tired. That's an affirmation. Change your subconscious mind by programming yourself with so much positive, uplifting, encouraging self-talk where it's like, I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me. I can do whatever it is. Money, I am a success magnet. I am a money magnet. That means when you go to the mailbox, and you're thinking that in your head, I am a money magnet. You're saying out loud, I am a money magnet. You check the mail, money. I am a success magnet. I am a money magnet. You check your email, somebody's trying to get you money. You walk into people, they're ready to hear what you want to hear. They want to invest in you. It's very important. because you have affirmations whether you know it or not. But give yourself positive, uplifting, strength affirmations so that when the world, tries to validate you, when the world doesn't believe in you, who cares? You have so much boosted self-confidence that you're ready to take on the world. Randolph, or is there anybody else on this call who wants to talk about boosting your confidence before we wrap it up? All right. Well, my name is Timeka Williams, and I want to thank you for joining this call. This call is on so many formats out there, whether it's Podomatic, iTunes, Google Music. So I want to thank you for listening to us. Have some of your friends or family get on this call as well. This call is a live call every day. Share your feedback with us on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever. If you would like to be interviewed on this call, whether it is your business or personal interview, let us know because we can make that happen. And I want to thank you so very much for joining this call, and you have a nice day.